Hi, I am Natalia Tena and I'm here at Dream It Conventions. I think one of my best memories is being on a broomstick, because I'd never done that before and I really enjoyed flying, and it was very bizarre. I'd never done something like that. It was a big green room, huge, massive stage, and I was on a broom really high up being moved around like I was on a ride, and I had to pretend Harry Potter was a tennis ball, and the camera was huge. It was like a dinosaur. So yeah, that was that. I felt it completely elated. I kind of had a witchy moment in that on the day I went and took a train to the beach, and I was like, I think I'm gonna get this role. And I came back to do a play in Dublin, and that's when I got a call just before I started the show. So that show I was just buzzing so much. I shouldn't have been on stage. I just wanted to go, rah, you know. Oh God, I mean, I would have loved to have a wedding with my husband. That would have been great. I mean, as an actor, like, it's not about trying to pick these roles. They pick you because you go to auditions. So it's just when someone says yes to you, as an actor, you don't really have that much of a choice in your like in your the journey of your career. Your agents help you and they get you auditions, but your choice is like when you get the audition, do I want to go up for it? That's when you have a choice. And so I didn't really think about it. I was just like, yes, yes, of course I will. I'd like this job, you know. And what was the second question? How to prepare? I don't know, I remember with Osha, I was like, I think she's very animal. Like, I was like, she's a dirty raccoon. And I kind of imagined her as a kind of animalistic thing. The thing they have in common is they clearly protect a young boy in both cases. There's a kind of not quite maternal, but kind of a very protective sense over young kids. I suppose the more and more, you know, like when I did Harry Potter, then you suddenly get more jobs. You get your net of auditions just keeps widening. So with each one, like that widened it a bit, and the Game of Thrones widened it more. So that's how it helped. I don't think I felt any pressure. I mean, it was so easy. He's such a lovely person, and he really looked after me. He took me under his wing because I was a very different. When I started, I think I was 21, 22, and all the kids, obviously, they were under 18, under 17 or 16, and they were in school. And then all the adults in the Order of the Phoenix were like 30 plus. So I was a very weird age bracket. I was the only person that age on set, and it's like I didn't really fit in either group. But he took me under his wing, and he looked after me, and he made me laugh so much. It was such a joy being his partner. No, it wasn't difficult. Yeah, well, actually, the death scene. So when me and Lupin at the end were dead, and we had to be really, really still, and the camera pans on us, but then the camera moves through the crowd and it goes to the Weasleys and her losing her son, and that was a really intense scene. She was an incredible actress, like watching her have to do it again and again and again, and also simultaneously us, because we start the shot being like, we cannot move, we can't fuck this up for her, because she's you know, bringing everything, and it's gonna pan to her. So yeah, I remember being like, I'm freezing, but I have to be really still, but listening to this woman. So yeah, that one. the hardest thing with that was the prosthetics. That's what I was thinking about the whole time. More than anything else, I was like, it was such a technical shot because I'd had the prosthetics on and we were running late, and prosthetics, I think for it to work, they can only do 3 goes with the blood, like 3 or 4 goes. And you know, usually that's fine because you just do that. But I had to get cut, and then I had to fall, and because they were running slow on time, there were 2 cameras. There's one here, one there, and I had to land in exactly the right spot and get the emotion. So actually, more than emotional power, is like trying to. I was thinking about all the technical things that I couldn't get wrong. So my main emotional thing was like trying to stop the anxiety. I mean, I read the book, so up until where the books are, I knew what was going to happen. Yeah, so I'd read them all, and I'm sad that you didn't finish them. But yeah, towards the end, I did not expect the ending, the very, very ending. I did not think that the Brown was going to be. I just didn't. I was like, whoa, where did that come from? So that was unexpected. And obviously, Kit coming back from the dead, that was interesting. So those are a few things that I was like, oh, I didn't expect that.